Lemon essential oil is one of my all-time favorites. I love to add it to my water, clean my surfaces with it. It's very cleansing and uplifting, so I'm always trying to find new and better ways to add it to my day. Today, I'm going to combine it with one of my other all-time favorite things, dessert. We're going to make some really delicious, very easy lemon bars, so let's get started. The first ingredient I'm going to add to my mixer is a 1 cup of room temperature butter. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar. And I'm going to cream these two together. This is basically a shortbread recipe. The crust for most lemon bars is a shortbread cookie, which are delicious. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And you want to be careful to turn on your mixer very slowly so you don't get an avalanche of powder flour everywhere. Now I'm going to add a pinch of salt. There's a small pinch. So what the end result is a very soft dough. And it's beautiful and delicious. And the object of it is you take it and you plop it down into your pan. One of the pans that I prefer to use when I'm making lemon bars is a tart pan because the bottom, as you'll see, pushes out. It comes out. So I took the time to press my dough, my beautiful shortbread dough, into the bottom of this tart pan. And I'm going to put it onto a sheet pan so that so it stays flat and the middle doesn't come out when I pull it out. I'm going to put it into a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. Now we're going to move on to the super fun part of the recipe. I'm going to take 4 whole eggs, and put it right into my mixing bowl. And I'm going to beat those up a little. I like to get them nice and frothy. You see. To this, I'm going to add 2 cups of regular sugar. That was 1. 2. And 1/4 cup of flour. The flour is to make the custard thicken. Some people like to thicken with flour, other people use cornstarch, other people use arrowroot. And you see it gets this nice lemony color to it. Mix that up really nicely. And to that, I'm going to add 20 drops of my lemon essential oil. So, there we go. Okay, so now you have your custard. When your crust is done, after 15 minutes, you take it out and you let it cool for about 5 minutes because you don't want it to curdle the eggs in your custard. If you could smell the lemon smell in this, you would just be out of your mind right now. So I'm going to take my crust out, take my cooled crust and pour this custard into it, and then the whole thing goes back into the oven for for 25 more minutes. So you're just going to take this custard and pour it right into the crust. And then we're going to put that into the oven for 25 more minutes. Okay. So after your tart comes out of the oven, you're going to let it cool for about 15 minutes. Let it get nice and cool so it will start to come away from the sides, and then you'll lift up the bottom of your tart shell and put it out on a cutting board and cut it into pieces. And when you're done, you will end up with gorgeous, lovely, delicious lemon bars. So good, so delicious. Thank you.